I wouldn't battle that
What
one.
about milk? It's so controversial now, you know what? So is this? Are we? The old days, remember, it was drink your milk.
Milk, it does the body good.
Yes, remember all of that.
Exactly.
Yeah. How are we doing on milk
Well,
these days?
I'm a big fan of milk, and it is a very controversial topic. The main reason I'm a fan of milk, though, is the calcium and the vitamin D in the milk. And so whether you get that from cow's milk, rice milk, soy milk, the most important part is getting that calcium and vitamin D, because we've really seen that drop off. And I'm really concerned about what that's going to do for kids' bones as they become adults.
And you're right, it is a controversial subject because it gets a little confusing with the different options we have for milk nowadays. You have almond milk, you have soy milk, you have regular milk. Should parents be leaning towards 2% whole milk, 1% fat-free? Is there a preference?
There definitely is. After the age of 2, the preference is either non-fat or 1% milk. That
Really?
our bodies really don't need that saturated fat. Up until age 2, because of brain development, that higher fat milk is important.
Oh, really?
But after the age of 2, starting to gradually taper off to the 1% or non-fat milk is really the healthiest.
There's not that big a taste difference between the 2% and the 1%, I noticed, and yet that's the cutoff then. So, I mean, at the non-fat, I'm sorry, it's blue. I can't.
Yeah, it's water
a
with
lot
a
of
little
people
food
can't
coloring
make
in it.
that change, but they
the
can get to the 1%.
Yeah, it's
a
really
very
not
big
that far off
difference.
of the 2, and I can't remember the last time I had whole milk. I mean, that would be wonderful.
I can't even remember the last time I had milk, period, but I need to start drinking it
Or
now
at
that you
least
say
the
so.
calcium and vitamin D. I
Yeah.
think that's really the bottom line. Whichever kind of milk it is, it doesn't have to be cow's milk, but our
But
bodies
keep
need
the
that
calcium in
and
mind.
D.
There is some in the book. I remember making a note of this on page 174, and you talk about there is a direct correlation to obesity and the getting milk out of the kids' diet.
Yeah, so it's a really interesting phenomenon. If you look at in the 1970s, milk consumption was up here, and in 2010 it's now down here. Any guess as to why?
Soda,
Marketing?
energy drinks. Yeah.
Soda and sweet drinks. When you look at again, these graphs show the milk consumption has gone like this. The soda alone, not even including all the other sweet drinks like coffee drinks, iced teas, juice drinks, so soda alone has quadrupled. 6 ounces was what we drank on average, kids drank when they in the 1970s. By 2010, the average amount of soda per day is 24 ounces.
Oh my goodness.
So-
okay, so they're replacing that with the milk. Okay.
So we're pushing out
Even
the
I know better.
calcium, vitamin D, and protein, and what we're getting instead
You know,
is all
soda is a
sugar.
topic I want to get back to after the break.